What is the one trait that will keep you out of the narcissist games? I'm going to be sharing that with you in this video, so stay tuned. Okay, so you're negotiating with a narcissist and you're just, the games, they don't stop. They do not stop. It is like this game that you are stuck in that it's like a freaking nightmare. Like, when can you get out of this thing, right? I mean, how do you get out of a narcissist game? How do you stay out of a narcissist game? Like, if you are feeling like you're being pulled in, you're being sucked in, you feel it like a tide that's sucking you in, and you want to stay out of it. I've been there. I felt like that sucking. I felt it. How do you stay out of that? I figured it out. You know, I've had to deal with them, not just in negotiations, but in my personal life as well. And not just as the target, because I've had to deal with a couple of them where I've been targeted, a couple of covert narcissists, but also just like around me. Because don't you feel like that, like they're around you, like everywhere? I have felt it when they've started to draw me in. And now that I can spot them from a mile away, I know what the one trait is that keeps me, myself, to protect myself, to stay out of their games. And by the way, if you want lots and lots of tips and tricks on how to stay powerful and stay strong in dealing with narcissists, feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, so you want to stay above the fray. You don't want to play into their triggers, okay? Because they do want to trigger you. You know why? Because it gives them supply. You know, they're like rats in a maze with the cheese. Like, there's that one thing. There's the only thing that they're going for at all times is that narcissistic supply. And yes, there's a hierarchy. Yes, there's the grade A, and then there's, like, you know, the coal level, and, like, you know, there's different levels of supply for them. Of course, there's like the better version, and then there's like the whatever. But they'll take anything. They're definitely, you know, vultures. They'll take any level of supply they can get. But you want to stay above the fray, right? You want to be like the untouchable supply, the one they're trying to get, but they can't quite get their hands on it. They want it, but you just keep slipping out of their hands. They can't quite get you. That's the supply that you want to be. They want you, but you're not touchable. You're not reachable. All right. So it's sort of like the level, you know, where you're trying to get them to respect you. It's kind of like that. I have a video on the only way to get a narcissist to respect you, by the way. And you can definitely check that out too. It's sort of like that, but it's along the same lines. Like, you don't want to take their bait. That's definitely one of those traits. Because they will try so hard to trigger you. They will try so hard to trigger you. They'll send you those long emails saying all sorts of things. They know what your emotional triggers are. They know what your Achilles heels are. They know how to say things that are going to make you want to respond to each and every point. How could you say this about me? How could you say that? That's not true, and this is what's true, and this is the fact, and how could, here's proof, and here's proof, and here's proof, and here's proof. Okay, you don't need to do all of that. You do not need to do all of that. That plays into exactly with it. Now you're down in the mud with them. You just need to say, I'm in receipt of your email. I deny what you're saying, and here's the only thing I need to respond to, which is, you know, I'll see you at 3 o'clock on Wednesday, or whatever it is that you need to respond to. Those are the types of games that they play. Don't take the bait. In fact, I want you to comment right now, I won't take the bait. That's your mantra for today. I won't take the bait. right? I want to see the comment below so I know that you're listening. I won't take the bait. So remember, they don't have any sense of self. They don't have a strong sense of self. So what is the one trait that really is the best thing that makes you like so untouchable? Like you're the Dalai Lama against a narcissist? You have a strong sense of self. You know who you are. You are secure in yourself as a person. You have nothing to prove. That is quite literally the opposite of a narcissist. It is the other end of the spectrum. They have zero sense of self. You have a complete secure sense of who you are as a person. You feel good about yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You are a good person. You want to help people. You know that giving doesn't take away from yourself, that when other people succeed, it doesn't have anything to do with you. You can champion them, all of the things that they're not. That is really the one trait that completely keeps you out of their games because you're not competing with them. I mean, narcissists want to compete with you, and you're just like, I'm not competing. I'm not part of your game. This is not who I am. That is truly the opposite of what the narcissist is. I do want to say to you, if you are dealing with a narcissist and you want that extra support, feel free to join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators, with Rebecca Zung. You are always welcome to grab my free ebook, which is the Crush My Negotiation Prep Worksheet. It is 15 pages, totally free. You can get that at winmynegotiation.com. And please feel free to like this video, share it, drop me that comment. I won't take the bait. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am so glad that you stopped by, and please stay out of the narcissist game. You're not prey then, right? You're just untouchable that way. All right, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Thanks so much for stopping by.